Hi, I'm Lainey, 23 years old, living in Seattle, and up until 3 months ago, I thought my older brother Marcus was my best friend. Turns out, I was spectacularly wrong about that. Lainey, honey, can you come downstairs? Mom called from the kitchen one Saturday morning. We need to talk as a family. I found Mom, Dad, and Marcus already seated around the table. Marcus had his arms crossed, jaw tight. Something was off. What's going on? I asked, sliding into my usual chair. Dad cleared his throat. We've been discussing the financial situation. Your surgery is scheduled for next month. And apparently that's more important than my trip to Europe. Marcus cut in, his voice dripping with bitterness. Marcus, that's not fair, Mom said softly. Not fair. I've been planning this trip for 2 years. I saved up, got time off work, and now you're saying you can't help with the last $1,000 because of her surgery? It's not just her surgery. Dad's voice hardened. Your sister has a herniated disc. She's been in constant pain for 6 months. This isn't elective. I felt my stomach drop. I didn't know about your trip needing... Of course you didn't, Marcus snapped. Because everything revolves around you. Poor Lainey with her back pain. Meanwhile, I've been working 60-hour weeks, and the one thing I ask for... We're not asking you to cancel the trip, Mom interrupted. We're just saying we can't contribute right now. The surgery costs more than we anticipated, and insurance only covers part of it. So I should drain my savings completely? Miss this opportunity? Marcus stood up abruptly. You know what? Forget it. I see where I rank in this family. Marcus, sit down, Dad ordered. You're being incredibly selfish. I'm selfish? That's rich. He laughed bitterly. I've been the responsible one my whole life. Worked through college, never asked for handouts. But Lainey needs something, and suddenly the checkbook opens. That's not true, and you know it, I said quietly. Mom and Dad helped you with your car down payment 2 years ago? Don't, Marcus pointed at me. Don't even start. This is different. How? I challenged. Because you want something versus me needing something? His face flushed. You always do this. Play the victim. Make everyone feel sorry for you. Marcus, that's enough. Mom's voice cracked. Your sister can barely get out of bed some days. She's not faking this. Whatever. Marcus grabbed his keys. I'm done with this conversation. The door slammed. I sat there, stunned. He'll cool off, Dad said, but he didn't sound convinced. 2 weeks passed. Marcus avoided family dinners, barely responded to texts. Then came the day that changed everything. I was walking home from physical therapy, trying to manage the pain radiating down my leg. My phone buzzed, a text from my best friend Riley. Can't wait for game night tomorrow. How's the back? I was typing a response when I heard footsteps behind me, fast and purposeful. Lainey. I turned. Marcus stood there, eyes wild, face red. Marcus? What are you... I canceled it, he said, voice shaking. The whole trip. Lost the deposits, everything, because of you. I never asked you to. You didn't have to. Mom and Dad made it clear. Family emergency, Lainey's surgery, always Lainey. That's not my fault, I said, keeping my voice calm despite my racing heart. I'm sorry you canceled, but I didn't force that choice. You know what your surgery cost me? $8,000 in deposits and lost opportunities. $8,000 because you can't handle a little back pain. A little back pain? I couldn't help the anger creeping in. I have a herniated disc pressing on my sciatic nerve. The neurologist said, I don't care what some doctor said. Marcus stepped closer. You're always sick, always hurt, always needing something. And I'm done. Done being second to you. We were at the crosswalk now. The light changed, and people started crossing. Marcus, I think you should go home and calm down. We can talk later. No! He grabbed my arm. We're talking now. You're going to tell Mom and Dad you can postpone the surgery. Tell them it's not urgent. I can't do that. It is urgent. I could have permanent nerve damage. I don't care. Then everything happened in slow motion and too fast simultaneously. Marcus's hands on my shoulders. A hard shove. My body pitching forward into the crosswalk. Car horn blaring. Brakes squealing, someone screaming. The impact sent me flying. Asphalt ripping through my palms, my hip, my shoulder. Pain exploding everywhere. Voices shouting, running footsteps. Oh my God, someone call 911! That guy pushed her. I saw him push her. Miss? Miss, can you hear me? I tried to speak, but couldn't catch my breath. Faces swam above me, and somewhere in the chaos, I heard Marcus's voice, distant and panicked. No, 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 Lainey? Lainey? Then darkness. I woke up to the sterile smell of hospital and my mother's tear-stained face. Mom? Oh, thank God. She squeezed my hand. You're awake. The doctor said you have a concussion, fractured wrist, road rash, and bruised ribs. But you're going to be okay. What happened? My head pounded. Dad appeared on my other side. You don't remember? Slowly it came back. The crosswalk, Marcus, the shove. Marcus pushed me, I whispered. Mom's face crumbled. Honey, that can't be right. Marcus said you lost your balance. He pushed me. We were arguing about the surgery and his trip, and he shoved me into traffic. Dad's expression darkened. Are you certain? Yes. Mrs. And Mr. Chen? A police officer stepped into the room. I'm Officer Bradford. I need to ask your daughter some questions about the incident. Of course, Dad said. Officer Bradford pulled out a notepad. Miss Chen, can you walk me through what happened before you entered the crosswalk? I recounted everything. The argument, Marcus's anger, the shove. We have multiple witnesses who corroborate your account, Officer Bradford said. 3 people saw your brother push you. 1 caught part of it on video. We've already brought him in for questioning. Mom gasped. No, there must be some mistake. Mom, there's no mistake, I said firmly. He told me I always cost him things, that he was done being second to me. Then he pushed me into traffic. But he's your brother, Mom whispered. He loves you. Does he? The words came out harder than I intended. Because someone who loves me wouldn't almost kill me over money. Dad stood abruptly. Where is he now? At the station, Officer Bradford replied. Given the severity of the assault and potential for greater harm, we're holding him. Miss Chen, when you're feeling up to it, we'll need a full statement. I'll do it now, I said. The next day, Riley visited, bringing flowers and fury. I'm going to kill him, she announced, setting the vase down with more force than necessary. Actually kill him. What was he thinking? He wasn't thinking. He was angry. Angry enough to shove you into traffic? Lainey, a car hit you. You could have died. I know. My voice broke. Riley sat on the bed carefully, taking my good hand. What do you need? Name it. I need to make sure he faces consequences. Real ones. Not just Mom and Dad being disappointed. The police are involved. That's serious. But Mom's already making excuses. He didn't mean it. It was an accident, all that. I shook my head. I need witnesses. I need that video. I need to make sure he doesn't manipulate his way out of this. The guy who filmed it? His name's David Torres. He already gave his statement, but I can get his contact info if you want to thank him. There were 2 other witnesses, too. Sarah Kim and an older man named Robert Jensen. They all said the same thing. Marcus deliberately pushed you. Can you help me get in touch with them? I want to hear exactly what they saw. Absolutely. My phone buzzed. A text from Marcus. Lainey, please call me. We need to talk. This is all a misunderstanding. I showed Riley. A misunderstanding? She nearly shouted. He pushed you into traffic. He's going to try to spin this, make me the bad guy. Not if we don't let him. Over the next few days, Riley helped me contact the witnesses. David Torres came to visit. Miss Chen, I'm so glad you're okay, he said, looking genuinely shaken. I've never seen anything like that. Your brother. He just pushed you. There was no stumble, no accident. He put his hands on your shoulders and shoved, hard. Did he say anything after? I asked. He froze for a second, then ran toward you screaming your name. But before that, right before the push, he was yelling something about you ruining his life. Sarah Kim confirmed the same story over the phone. It was deliberate, I saw the whole thing. He was angry, shouting, and then he pushed you. When people started yelling that they saw him, he looked terrified, like he just realized what he'd done. Robert Jensen's account was the most detailed. He visited in person, a retired lawyer with sharp eyes. "Young lady, I've seen a lot in my years. That was assault, premeditated assault if you ask me. Your brother argued with you for several minutes, worked himself up. Then when you were vulnerable at the crosswalk, he acted. The district attorney needs to throw the book at him." "You really think it was premeditated?" I asked. "I think he wanted to hurt you. Whether he planned that exact method or it was opportunistic doesn't matter. Intent was there. And given that he shoved you into active traffic, we're talking potential attempted murder charges." Mom overheard this last part as she came in with lunch. "Attempted murder? Robert, that's excessive. Marcus would never—" "Mrs. Chen, with all due respect, your son shoved your daughter into traffic. She was hit by a car. This isn't a sibling squabble. He's just been under so much stress." "Mom, stop." I cut her off. "Stop making excuses for him. He made a choice. He chose to hurt me because he was angry about money. That's not stress. That's not forgivable." She left the room crying. Dad stayed. "Your mother's in denial, but I'm not. I spoke to a lawyer today. You're going to need one. Marcus's actions. There's no excuse. None." "Thank you," I whispered. "I'm sorry I didn't see how much he resented you. I should have known. We all should have. But knowing doesn't change what he did." Riley returned that evening with news. The DA's office called. They're charging Marcus with aggravated assault. Because of the nature of the attack, shoving you into traffic, they're considering additional charges. "Good," I said, and meant it. 2 weeks later, my lawyer Janet Morrison arranged a meeting with Marcus and his attorney. "I strongly advise against this," Janet said. "But if you're sure, I'm recording everything." Marcus looked terrible when I entered. Pale, thinner, dark circles under his eyes. "Lainey, thank God. I've been so worried." "Sit down," I said coldly. "You don't get to pretend you care." "I do care. You're my sister. What happened was an accident." "An accident? 4 witnesses say you deliberately pushed me. There's video." His lawyer, Brennan, cleared his throat. "My client deeply regrets the altercation. He was under extreme emotional distress." "He was upset about a vacation." I cut him off. "So he shoved me into traffic." "Lainey, please." Marcus leaned forward. "I wasn't thinking. I snapped. I'm so sorry. We're family. You have to forgive me. I don't have to do anything. You put me in the hospital. I know it was wrong. I'll do therapy, anger management, whatever you want. Just don't press charges, please." "You want me to forget you almost killed me?" "Not forget, but forgive. Give me a chance." "There is no making this right." I stood. "You tried to kill me over money." "I wasn't trying to kill you." "Then what were you trying to do?" Silence. "Answer me, Marcus. What were you trying to accomplish?" "I wanted—" His voice cracked. "I wanted you to hurt, the way I hurt. I wanted you to know what it felt like to lose something important." "So you admit it was intentional?" His eyes widened. "No, I mean, you just said you wanted me to hurt. That's intent, Marcus, on recording." His face went white. "Lainey, please." "No, you don't get to apologize and make this go away. You made a choice. Now live with the consequences. I'm your brother. You stopped being my brother when you decided your vacation was worth more than my life." "I'm sorry." Tears streamed down his face. "I'm so sorry." Sorry doesn't heal my wrist. Sorry doesn't erase the trauma. Sorry is just a word to escape consequences. Please don't do this. I'll lose everything. You should have thought of that before. You're really going to destroy my life over one mistake? You call attempted murder a mistake? You're not my brother anymore." Marcus lunged forward, and Brennan grabbed his arm. "Marcus, don't!" "See?" I said to Janet. "Still violent." "I hate you," Marcus snarled. "I wish that car had finished the job." Janet's eyes widened. "You want to repeat that for the recording? You wish the car had killed your sister?" Marcus went pale. "I didn't mean—" "We're done," I said. "And Marcus?" I hope you lose everything. You deserve it. Marcus's statement sealed his fate. His lawyer advised a plea deal. The prosecutor, Diana Reeves, explained, Marcus Chen pleads guilty to aggravated assault. 18 months in county jail, 3 years probation, anger management, no contact with Miss Chen, and full restitution for medical expenses. He'll definitely serve time? I asked. Yes, guaranteed. I'll take it. At sentencing, Judge Patterson asked if I wanted to speak. Your Honor, my brother pushed me into traffic because our parents chose my surgery over his vacation. I suffered physical injuries, but what hurt most was that someone I trusted decided I was worth less than a trip. He chose violence, tried to minimize it, then told me he wished I had died. I hope this sentence teaches him actions have consequences. Marcus addressed the court. Your Honor, I made a terrible mistake. I let anger control me. I can't take it back. Lainey, I'm sorry. I know it's not enough. I don't deserve forgiveness. Marcus Chen, you are sentenced to 18 months in county jail, 3 years probation, mandatory counseling, and $47,000 restitution. No contact with the victim. Do you understand? Yes, Your Honor. Deputies led him away. Our eyes met briefly. I felt nothing. Outside, Riley hugged me. It's over. It doesn't feel like victory. It's justice. Mom called a week later. Can we meet for coffee? At the cafe, she said, I've been seeing a therapist. She helped me understand I was enabling Marcus. You were right to press charges. I was wrong to defend him. He could have killed you, and I almost lost you protecting him. I'm glad you're getting help. I'm on your side now. I should have been from the beginning. Can we rebuild our relationship? I'd like that, but it'll take time. I have time. 6 months later, I was having dinner with Riley when my phone buzzed. An email. Marcus Chen has requested a meeting through restorative justice. He's seeking reconciliation. I typed back, tell Mr. Chen I decline. I have no interest in reconciliation now or in the future. Send. Feel good? Riley asked. Feels right. I don't owe him closure. I don't owe him forgiveness. I don't owe him anything. My surgery was scheduled 2 weeks later. This time just support. Dad took time off. Mom cooked meals. Riley organized care. The night before surgery, I stood at my window looking at the city. A year ago, I'd almost died. My brother tried to kill me. But I survived. I fought back, demanded justice, and won. The scars would always be there, but they were proof I survived. Proof I was stronger. Tomorrow, another step toward healing. And every day after, I'd keep moving forward. Without Marcus, without forgiveness, without looking back. Some people don't deserve second chances, and that's okay, that's justice. So, what would you do if someone you trusted betrayed you this badly? Would you press charges or try to forgive? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this story, hit that like button and subscribe for more true stories of revenge and justice. Remember, standing up for yourself isn't vindictive. It's being strong.